Good morning, soul family. All right, I'm going to do our reading. I've got to move quickly because I am online right now, and I've got a lot of chaos around here again. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to multitask. I'm being the juggler right now, and I've got to get a few things done here, and I've got to get our reading done, and then if the phone rings through, I'll have to end. So the Divine Circus Oracle is the message, is the deck that I'm going to work with this morning. I don't know how many cards I'll be able to give you because if the phone rings, like I said, I got to go. This is major multitasking for me. So let's move this to the side. Alrighty. Okay, the first message that we have, how interesting. I think we've gotten this recently. So this is, let me just get everything arranged here. The Sacred Fool. Now, this is the jester. When you think about the court jester, the court jester was there to entertain the king, right? So he's like kind of like, it's interesting because he's looked at as the fool. And I'm also thinking, I'll say that in a second. He's looked at as the fool, right? But he's not. Because whenever the king wanted to know something, he would ask the court jester because he knew he would tell the truth. He wasn't, according to the other people around him, as smart as the others who knew how to lie and deceive or manipulate things. This person is just honest and good. So the king would trust him, right? He knew he would speak the truth, and the other ones would tell him what they thought the king wanted to know. So when the fool comes forward, it's telling you something that is the truth. And maybe you don't want to hear it. Or maybe it's exciting. Or maybe it frightens you. Whatever it is, maybe it's going to turn your world upside down. And maybe it's going to help you inspire faithfulness. Or I'm not sure how it's going to affect you. But at this moment, you can't reason away what the fool is trying to get you to look at. You can't say it's too difficult or too dangerous. This is when you have to be brave. You've got to be trusting enough. You've got to be enough of the fool, even to play the fool, to make a choice that others might think is illogical or unreasonable or daring, or, as a fool would be, the foolish one, because this is the fool. When we think about the fool in the tarot cards, that's the beginning of a new adventure. That's the one who takes a leap of faith. That's the one who jumps off and trusts in spirit when it doesn't look like there's any net there to catch them. And other people are thinking, you're crazy. You're going to leave the job. You're going to jump into this relationship. You're going to do whatever it is that the fool is asking you to do or asking you to look at. Others are going to be disagreeing with you. But you're willing to take the risk. And if you aren't willing to take the risk, you aren't going to get what the fool is offering. So only if you do take the risk and play this game are you going to be able to win. So when the fool shows up, you're supposed to listen. It's about taking a chance. It's about taking a risk. It's about forgetting what everyone else is thinking and anyone else has to say. And it's about listening to your own self, your higher self. That's what the fool speaks about. It's the new beginning. It's the new job. It's the new adventure. It's the new direction. It's the move to a different town. It's about going into a relationship. It's about leaving your family behind and following your spiritual path. It's about whatever it is that's new to you. You already know what it is. The fool has already told you what this is. And you can't push it away. And you can't argue it, and you can't ignore it. It's right in front of your face. So in order for you to take the wisdom that the fool is bringing forward, you got to think of something that you would want to do, but you're going to stop yourself because you're worried about what anyone else would think. It's got to be something that you're going to, like singing in the car or singing at karaoke, or what could you do? Take a walk in the snow without any lights. Just walk in the dark. Go somewhere without your makeup on. Okay, that's a good one. Alexa's here. Go somewhere without your makeup on. Oh my God, for a girl, that would be hard, right? Or
being you.
I don't know. What does that mean? Being you, just being authentic. You mean? Yeah. But you have to
letting your inner child be seen.
Yeah, allow your inner child to be seen. So do something, but it's got to be something that you got to do. So maybe somebody that's not in your highest good asks you to do something, and you have a hard time saying no. You're a people pleaser, right? So they send you a text message and they say, let's go do here. Now let's do this. Or let's go do that. Listen to this. Let's go do this. And you're like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to answer them back. I'm not going to reply. I don't have to reply. It's not, I don't have to do what isn't healthy for me. Maybe somebody wants you to go out to a bar and you're not drinking. You know you don't want to drink, so I'm not going to go there. No, I'm not going to do it. So it's got to be something that you're willing to experiment with. It's something that you, and it can't be anything that's going to hurt someone else. But you have to be willing to act on your inner truth. That's really loud. In order for you to test this.
It's just being authentic, saying what you mean.
So there's an affirmation that we can say to help you with this. It's, sacred fool, set me free to live as I need to be, wildly and divinely me. So this is what you're going to try to do. You're going to do something. This is going to help you. Because once you do that, you say to the universe, I'm being true to myself. I'm doing what I need for myself, no matter what the pressure is from outside sources. And that way, when it comes to doing something you really, really want, you're not going to be as likely to talk yourself out of it or allow others to talk yourself out of it. If there's something that you need to do, like me, I need to do this reading right now. I've got to post this. I can't go anywhere. I have to do this. It's important. So I have to say no to anything else right now. Okay, next message. The Duke of Shadows. Okay, so the Duke of Shadows, you'll see this, it's interesting too, because when I look at the Duke of Shadows, it could be a man or a woman. So I'm seeing deception again. The Duke of Shadows. She's got a mask, but it's it's just a face mask. It's a painted mask. It's not a real mask.
Can I tell you what I think?
No, because I'm doing this reading live. This is a reading I have to do. So basically, what she's trying to do here, she's helping you discern a truth from a lie. That's why I saw deception. This looks like deception. This could be a male, this could be a female, but they call it the Duke of Shadows. Shadows are always illusions, lies. Now, it could be something that is actually someone's keeping a truth from you, they're hiding it's a masquerade, or it could be that there's nothing really there, and you are deluding yourself into seeing something in the shadows. So it's also about half-truths that might seem whole. Somebody's telling you something, but it's not the full story. And what they're telling you is when the time is right, everything is going to be revealed. Everything's going to come out of the shadow. So right now, the Duke of Shadows is asking you to be patient. This is not about making you paranoid again. But there's more to a situation, a person, an opportunity, whatever it is that's in front of you. Even if you don't see the activity going on, there's something going on more than meets the eye. So basically, the universe is saying, we've got something up our sleeve. We're about to show you. The process has already been set in motion, but it's underneath your awareness. Like Alexa and I were talking this morning. Both of us are having issues with our cameras on our phone. Her screen is really bad. Mine's just kind of lost the color. So I'm not seeing the depth. The depth isn't there. There's something missing that we're not seeing. But Spirit is saying, there is something happening. It's apparently invisible, and yet it's very, very real. You're being subjected to some invisible forces. Also, this is a good thing in some ways, because there's the forces of growth and healing that are happening right now. There's a bigger picture about what's happening than what is being revealed to you at this time, but it's going to be. Spirit is going to allow you. But you won't know what you don't know, so you have to wait until the information comes. So if you get a sense, or if you feel like something is negative right now, don't believe it. It's not what you think. This is a good message for me to hear. And it's not like there's something that you have failed to do. There's no failure on your part. It's just that right now, things aren't clear. Sometimes you get to the top of the mountain and you can see where you're at, right? Sometimes my phone, when I take a picture, it's crystal clear. But it's not been that way, and I don't know why. I've been saying this for days. There's something wrong with the color in my picture. It's not crisp because I'm missing something. There's something that I'm not able to see because the time isn't right. It's all about divine timing. So then there's other times that you're in a dark alley, light right where I'm at, and you can't see where you're going. It's like, or you're in a fog, which is going on here. You can't see the faces there's blobs there. You can't really see what's there. So right now, Spirit's telling you to keep moving because your perspective is going to become clearer. It's going to become more happy too and more informed. You're going to get what you need. Also right now, don't take things at face value because things are going to shift and they're going to change and there's going to be a very surprising twist. I knew this. I knew this was coming. I felt this coming. It's so interesting because they'll say, you didn't see it coming. No, I felt it coming. But there's another piece of the puzzle that's going to reveal itself very, very soon. And it's going to help solve a difficulty or a question that's been bothering you, that's in your heart that's been bothering you. So you're going to do something. Here's another one of our tricks that we can do. Place your hands over your eyes so you can You can open your hands behind them, so like do little cups, but you only see the darkness. You can't see anything. It has to be dark. Little cups over your eyes. Then suddenly take your hands away and then repeat it several times. So it's like light, dark, right? And then you're going to say, from darkness to light, when timing is right, all I need to know is revealed. The beautiful truth no longer concealed. I trust that all I need comes to me at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Even when I feel I'm in darkness, the perfection of the universe is always at play, helping me find my way. Hooray! So that's your, if you want to hear that again, you're going to have to replay it because I have to move on to the next. And there is another affirmation that you can say. Just as day follows night, out of darkness comes the clarity of light. I am shown all that will help me at the perfect time and in the perfect way. I know everything that is helpful for me to know now and every day. So whatever it is, I've been saying this, there's something I'm not getting and it's been really bothering me. I should be able to pick it up. I should be able to get it. Why am I not being able to figure out this piece of the puzzle? Because it's not timing, divine timing. Spirit says, no, not yet. We will let you know. And it's coming very soon. So that puts my mind at rest. Because I was going to drive myself nuts trying to figure it out. All right, one more and then I've got to call it. Yeah, I'm going to pick it up. That's interesting that you said thieves oil. I already know I'm going to pick it up at Diane's. But thieves oil.
But I felt that immediately. Like, I don't know what you're doing with her, but yeah. She's very clear. I think she's like me. She's very anxious.
Okay, so 21 is the last card, the red Countess. And what's interesting to me is we were told that information is coming, and see this little bird bringing this little bauble to her, and then one flying around her head. Birds represent talk. It could be internet talk, it could be gossip, it could be spirits dropping a message down for you, but birds always represent talk. They also represent flight. So one of the birds is dropping off some information. The other one is in flight. So it could be that somebody is coming to you, somebody is coming from a distance to you, which is, it could be over the internet, or somebody literally could be coming from one area away to you to deliver this information to you. That's what I get looking at this message. The red hair is passion. It's interesting, her nose is red, so it's cold out. It's cold. 21, graduated. You've graduated from one part of your life into another part of your life. So right now, you know what's good for you, what's real for you, and what is not. But there's a lot of noise and distraction possibly going on in the world around you, and there could be even in your own mind. You know, you have a monkey mind going where your mind's saying one thing and conflicting with what your inner voice is telling you. So we have to listen really carefully to the gentle voice. It's kind of like, that's why I called my business The Angel's Whisper. Because if you're in a loud, crowded room and you're trying to speak to somebody next to you, like at a concert, if you yell into their ear, they won't hear you. But if you whisper into their ear, for some reason, you can hear what's going on. So the angel's whisper. So we have to listen carefully to the quiet voice inside of us to get the answer. So when the Countess comes forward, there's something that you know. You've felt it, you've sensed it, just like I've been feeling. I've been feeling that there's something going on, right? And others don't see it the way you see things. You think I see things through animal messengers, through songs. I pick stuff up. We all have a different way of picking up the truth for us. And what's my truth may not be someone else's truth. So right now, what she's reminding you is no matter how convincingly someone or even yourself is trying to talk you out of something for a while, the truth is it's going to come back. You're going to have to deal with it. So there's something you've got to look at. It's not meant to be a warning. It's meant to be reassurance for you. This is reassurance. The little bluebird is the bluebird of happiness coming to sit on your shoulder, coming to whisper in your ear. This is telling you they want you to be bold and act on what you feel. They're giving value to your truth. So they want you to hold your feelings and what you're thinking in high esteem. Pay attention to them and allow yourself the time to process and think about what's going on. People are going to argue with you. They're going to try and make you think something different, but you know. You have the truth of something. It's kind of like, it's in your peripheral, right? It's like this. It's like that little birdie came and told you. You know that little bird whispered in my ear. You know, spirit, your higher self has picked up on something. So maybe you're trying to figure out your inner truth with the conflicting thoughts and feelings of maybe what others are saying or what your monkey mind is trying to tell you, and you're kind of in a state of information overload. There's too much. It's like overwhelming right now. So right now, I'm going to do something in a little while. You need to do this thing as well. We need to switch off and stop thinking about it. Go for a walk, do some exercise, clean the house, whatever it is, take a break, because it's kind of like, when your phone's just acting up, or the computer, there's too many things on it, you need to shut it down. You need to shut it down because it's overheating. Or your car's not running properly. Shut it down. Let things cool down. It's the same thing in a heated argument or a situation that's getting out of control. You need to calm it down, right? Let things cool down before everything blows up. So allow your nervous system, your brain, your body, some time to switch off and unplug for a few minutes. Give yourself a little space to breathe. Get away from the distractions that are going on all around you, so that you can allow yourself to calm down. I'm feeling it right now. There's a lot of noise, there's a lot of distraction around me, and I'm trying to think, and it's very difficult for me. So I'm like ready to go for a walk right now. And right now, if there's a feeling that you've got about someone or something that you're not certain about, you're just, it's giving me a red flag. That's why I see her red hair. Red is always, that's a warning. So that, yes, this is the Red Countess is saying to you, you're accurate with what you get. They want you to trust yourself and act from what you get with your own truth. So you could say out loud, I release all vows of silence made in this or in any lifetime. I release all vows of, because it could have been from a past life. You could have had a past life as a monk, and you took a vow of silence, which in this lifetime is giving you a difficult run for your money about speaking your truth, about standing and using your voice. Maybe in your home you were raised by a family that you weren't allowed to say a lot. You were told to be quiet, and every time you spoke you were shut down. So I release all vows of silence made in this or any lifetime. I release all shame and fear of my intuition. Maybe you were someone who was intuitive when you were very, very young, and you were told by your family, don't be ridiculous. Like I have somebody named Phoebe on my page, and the person says to me, my mother doesn't think I have gifts. They think this person is crazy or making things up, and it's wrong, because the person does have gifts. They've dreamed with me, and I've had the same exact dreams. So this person is gifted, but this person has been told something different. So I release all shame and fear, because they were shamed about how they saw things, and maybe they saw things and told people, and they were made fun of. So that was a sense of shame. So I release all memory and effect of being silenced, judged, or harmed for insight and knowledge that I have held in this or any lifetime. I don't care anymore. I spoke to my friend Troy about something that I saw, and he was there. And I said, you don't remember this? Because at one time we did discuss this, and he was very lucid in his dream state, and he, just as I was, and he kind of brushed it away, and I don't know if he chose to go back to sleep or if he just doesn't want to admit it in front of other people. That's more like what I choose to. That's what I see. I see that he's been shamed, and so he's embarrassed and doesn't want to allow anyone to know that he has these gifts. So this is why you need to do this. I release this insight and knowledge that I've held in my lifetime or past lifetime. I was judged for. I was silenced for. I was ridiculed for. But I choose to see now, and I choose to trust my inner knowing through my own free will and divine grace. This is so now. Okay? So breathe in. Breathe out. I always breathe in all the good, breathe out all the bad. It just covers everything. Visualize and pretend or feeling that you can exhale right out the front of you and out the back of your throat. Breathe in, out the back it goes. Anything negative, we're going to let it go. And then repeat this. You can sing it, you can speak it, you can chant it. I know what's true and what to do. I know what's true and what to do. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. I know what's true and what to do, and I'm going to do it. Yes, I do. Whatever you want to say. I know what's true, and I know what to do. That's it. That's it. It's very simple. I know what's true. I know what to do. And that's what I'm going to do. Period. Another affirmation. My inner knowing, my wise inner guidance. I hear you whisper your loving truths deep inside. I trust you, and I act on your guidance at the perfect time and in the perfect way for me. So there we go. That's it for the day. I'm sorry I rushed through, but as you could tell, there's a lot of distractions going on here, noise in the background, and got to get going. So you guys have a great day. We'll speak again soon. Love you.